So the truth of the matter is that I've not really seen my husband cheat on me. Like he's cheating on me. No, no, no. I've not really catched him or seen him cheating on me. So I can't really tell how I feel in marriage, cheating on them. But in my relationship, in my previous relationship, like my ex, the one I left before I get married, it's like I saw him cheating on me. Like I I entered the house. I eventually entered the house. I didn't call him that I'm coming to visit him anyway. I entered the house. I saw him on top of a woman. He who Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Fit Dominic. Okay guys, so I decided to talk about this while doing my makeup. Like, is makeup make me happy? Makeup makes me happy, and talking about something emotionally, something like this, I don't want to cry. Like, I don't want to cry. I will feel bad if I'm not doing anything. I will just feel bad. So I will be doing my makeup while talking about this. I know many people out there are feeling the same way. I know many people out there are feeling so down because of this, but let's just talk about it as ladies, because we are already ladies. There's nothing we can do about it. Okay guys, so let's start. I'm going to start with my foundation. I'm already done with my eyebrow, of which I don't know if it's really right, but we're just to gist, not to do makeup. Okay, so don't ignore the makeup and focus on the gist. Okay, so when I say all men cheat, I was really doubting, but obviously it's not all men. Anyway, 99.9% of men cheat. Yes, 99.9% of men cheat. Why I say that is that it happens to everybody. Most people, yes, if you are lucky to be among that 1% of that, as in that marriage that the man do not cheat, you are so lucky. You are really, really lucky. God have really blessed you a lot. But what I am talking about here is that, you see, that is not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world at all. I felt so bad. Like, every lady felt bad. Even me, I felt so bad when I find out that, oh, my husband or the guy I'm with is cheating on me. It breaks my heart. It tear me up. Like, it's like it stabbed my heart with, you know, when they stab somebody, you just use knife like this, stab the person, big. Like, let me just die. Let me just die. Like, that's how it is. It's like the person just shit on me. He, not that he shit on me, he lied to me, he deceived me. That is my feelings. Like, you deceive me, you break my heart. Like, why me? That is the question I always ask myself. Why me? So my first reaction is that I feel like just dying. That is my reaction. Seriously, like, when that is just me. For you, I don't know for you. Like me, I just feel like, oh God, let me just die. I don't want to see this day. Let me just die. Let me just kill myself or die. Or let me just carry a knife and stab this person. Why will you do this to me? You know, that kind of thing. Why will you do this to me? I will just feel like, okay, I will kill you. You know, that kind of a thing. I'll kill you. You are doing this to me, right? You feel that, okay, you are smart. Yes. That is me. Oh, I don't know about you, but for me, I'll say, oh, you think you are smart? You think you are smart? I will kill you. When I say I will kill you, you know that I'll kill you with smiley face like this. I'll just say, I will kill you. You think you are smart? You think you are smart, Abi? You want to deceive me? Me. You owe me. You have made a mistake of your life. Oh. That's just my first reaction, and it's so, I don't know, Sha. Let me know your reaction. My reaction is so bad. Like, eventually, God forbid, something happens to that person that will say that I'm the one that killed the person. Of which I'm not the one anyway. But you know that kind of threatening, when you would threaten someone that, I'll kill you, and something really happens to that person. Everybody, all the fingers will be pointing at you that you are the one that killed the person, right? And the other one is that I would just feel like, my second reaction is that I would feel like, oh, this person is a liar. You lied to me. you lied to me. You are such a liar. How do you manage to deceive me to even stay in this marriage with you? How do you manage to deceive me to even come this far with you? Oh God, I would feel like I'm such a fool. You know, that kind of thing. I would feel like I'm such a fool. Why? You know, that kind of a thing. I would feel so bad, extremely bad. Okay, enough of how I would feel. I'm just telling you guys my reaction, how I would feel. Understand? How I feel. Understand? So another question I would ask myself is that, why do you really do this to me? That is the most important question. That why did you really do this to me? Of the truth, it's so hard, and I cannot just go and tell him or ask him that moment, because definitely I'm hot. Like I'm feeling so hot. I will not just go and meet, oh, why did you do this to me? I can't ask him that question. I'll be asking myself that kind of question. I don't even know who to talk to at that moment, because I feel like, okay, if I talk to a friend, the thing will just explode. It will be like a bomb that will just explode, because one person will tell another person, another person will tell another person. Instead of encouraging me, they will be laughing at me. So I will not want to tell any friend. I will be asking myself those questions. And in one of the questions, I will say, why would this man really cheat on me? I will ask myself that question. Like, I want my spirit to respond, to answer that question. You know, that when you are down, you feel like you're talking to someone. You feel like you will be confused. Who will I talk to now? Who will I share my problem with now? Should I tell my sister? They will be after reconciling with my husband anyway, they will be looking at my husband somehow. Or should I tell a friend? Sometimes I just feel okay just talking to someone about it, because my heart was feeling so heavy, like really heavy. Like I don't want to keep it to myself. You know, when you are feeling stuck, understand, you'll be feeling stuck. I don't want to just keep it to myself. I just want to talk to someone. I'll be asking, who will I talk to? Who will I share my problem with now? Who will understand me? Who will give me the answer that I need? You know, that kind of a thing. Of the truth, if I talk to someone about it, the person will not blame me anyway. We will eventually blame him, because he's the one that did wrong. But that is not what I want. I don't want anybody to blame. I want to satisfy my heart. I want to feel better. I want to feel that peace in me. You know, that kind of a thing. That is what I really want. I don't want anything that, okay, you'll be blaming the person. No. But eventually, if I talk to someone about it, that is what the person will do. This person is a cheater. Even though you do not blame him, or discourage you to leave the marriage, or to leave the relationship, or to all this kind of a thing, we encourage you to endure. Oh, that's how men is. You know, that kind of a thing. That is kind of advice they will give to you. But that is not what your heart really wants. You know, like, you want peace, and that peace is what you really want. That instant peace. Someone to tell you that it's a lie. It did not happen. It's a lie. This did not happen. That is what you want to hear. Or you are dreaming. This did not happen. That is what you want to hear. That is how you want to feel. That is how I want to feel. I want to feel at that moment. If I could not get anybody, or if I do not talk to, like, the questions I will ask myself, the first one, I said, why would he cheat on me? The second one is that, what did I do wrong? The other one is that, who will I tell? Since that's the three first question that comes to my heart. And the third one is that I have one friend, one person that knows the end from the beginning. He knows the reason why. He knows why he did that to me. He knows everything about it. So that person is just God. I think because he's the one that said the end from the beginning anyway. He's the one that knows everything. He knows it. He's the finisher of everything. So I believe, okay, if I just praying in that moment is difficult. I can't lie to you. Praying in that moment, because I'm not in my right sense, I will just go and meet God and start complaining. God, why me? Why me? I will not just go and meet him that, oh, why did this thing happen? What should I do at that moment? Instead of that, I'll just be quiet, speak in tongues, try to just pray, as in do things that make me happy at that moment. And then the next thing is that connect my spirit, because there is no prayer that would pray. I can't pray right at that moment. I would definitely want to connect my spirit with him first. Let me connect my spirit with God. I feel that if I can do that at that moment, if I can connect my spirit with him, I will feel that I will have that peace. But having that peace is one thing that the devil want to use to shit on me. Like, yes, it's devil handwork anyway. Yes, most of the mistake we make, we say the devil handwork, but yes, everything is caused by him. So you want to take away my peace, you want to take away my joy, and I don't want to give you that opportunity to take away my peace, take away my joy. I will try as much as possible to connect my spirit. If I can connect my spirit, that means I definitely win over him. Understand? So my next reaction is that I would think that, okay, life is a challenge. Yes, definitely life is a challenge. Life is something that I don't want to just give up or settle for anything. Like, whatever thing that goes up will definitely come down. That is just the truth of the matter. Whatever that goes up will definitely come down. So I'm using ageless concealer, this concealer palette. That is one thing that you definitely have to know. That is one thing I always tell myself, that, oh, it won't last forever. It will definitely not last forever. The pains will just be there, but it will not be forever. The pains will not be there forever. It will come to a time that I'll get over it. It's like an injury. An injury, like you find yourself in an accident that you injure yourself so much. The injury will not just go at that moment. Of a truth, it will not just go at that moment. But that injury will not last forever, depending on how you take it. So injury lasts forever, like, depending on how you take it. Like I said, if you don't give yourself medical attention, the injury will last forever. But if you give yourself medical attention, the injury will definitely go. Even though you are a diabetes patient, even though you are not that type that easily forgive, even though you are not that type that easily let things go, like me, I don't. Sometimes there are some things that I don't want to even let go. But like I said, I will not just want to keep an injury in my life forever. Like, that sore will be there every time, be reminding me, okay, this is what causing this sore. No, I would definitely want to give myself some medical attention, for me to care for myself, or to care for myself. Okay, let me just treat this. I'm treating this injury, treating these pains that you are feeling right now. It's not like, okay, you've treated the pains. It's not like, okay, let me just go and meet. You must definitely meet someone. Of the truth, you must meet someone to just share your problem with. You must talk to someone, because you can't treat your own injury. That is just the truth of the matter. And the person you meet matters a lot. Who you meet to treat your injury matters a lot. You can meet a doctor, you can meet a nurse, you can meet. I'm just using that for an example. Depending on the person you go and meet. So you should be very, very careful, because some people, they will just damage that injury more. Instead of making that injury to go, they will damage it more. You feel that they are helping you, but they are not actually helping you. They just want to kill you. Of the truth, they want to make that injury to get worse. So depending on who you talk to, that is why I always want the first person that you have to have in your life is God. Like, first of all, talk to God about it, and God will direct you. If there's someone else that you need to talk to, He will definitely direct you to that person, because it's such a difficult time in your life that okay, let me use it for instance. You are already married, you have kids, you have children, and there is no food in the house. The man is not providing like the way he used to provide, and you find out that, okay, he's having an affair outside. You'll be broken down completely. Like, I don't know, there's not, you feel like, okay, what is the need of being in this marriage? Let me just quit. That is the first thought that will enter your mind. What is the need of being in this marriage? Let me just quit. Let me just stay alone and live my life. But you have to forget one thing, that see, you can't do it by yourself. Of the truth, you need someone. That is the truth of the matter. You need someone, and having the right person, see, even though the person is right at the beginning, but eventually it definitely change. That means something causes it. Something that wants you to feel pains. Something that wants you to be hurt. Something that wants you to take the wrong decision. So whenever you are angry, don't take decision when you are angry. I don't think every decision that I make when I'm angry definitely come out wrong. So I don't longer take decision when I'm angry. I feel some married people understand more than like boyfriend and girlfriend. Of the truth, if your boyfriend is cheating on you, the first thing you have to do is just to quit. Like, you usually quit that way than if you are married. If you are married, for you to quit your marriage because your husband is having an affair is so difficult. Like, really difficult. It's like you made a foolish decision so ever. and you want to put a stop to it, you don't even know how to come about it. You don't even know how to go about it. Like, okay, putting a stop to that situation, putting a stop to that issue, putting a stop to that nonsense. Let me use that word, nonsense. Putting a stop to it. So, like I said, you need to talk to someone that is really married, someone that can feel you. You must definitely have someone. Or you see, if you have money, you can just see a counselor or someone that you can just talk to that can help you. Maybe your pastor's wife or a good friend of yours that really have a fear of God. Because having not, the person don't have a fear of God, he will deceive you. He will tell you it's okay, do the person back. Let you feel what you are feeling. Before you see now, you started behaving like the person. I mean, it's so bad. That is the first thing that you always, okay, she do this to me, right? I will do you back. You know, that kind of a thing. I will do the same to you. Before you see now, you started behaving like the person, and it's not really, too wrong cannot make it right. So your decision really matters a lot. The kind of step you made matters a lot. Okay, you want to just punish him at that moment. You don't want to even talk to him. You don't want to even see his face. You don't want to see him around you. You don't want to. It's very difficult when both of you are staying in the same place, because you feel, oh, this person can actually kill me. The trust is no longer there. But by talking to someone, like I said earlier on, it can really help you. It can help you to move on. It can help you to manage the situation at ground. Because when trials come, when temptation comes, the ability to manage it matters a lot. If you cannot manage it at that moment, it can get worse. So the ability to manage the problem matters. So that is why they say in the times of trial, you will not be able to pray. You will not be able to pray in times of trial. That is why you have to pray down before the trial time comes. Like, you have to pray down. You have to pray ahead. So the truth of the matter is that I've not really seen my husband cheat on me. Like, he's cheating on me. No. I've not really catched him or seen him cheating on me. So I can't really tell how I feel in marriage, cheating on them. But in my relationship, my previous relationship, like my ex, the one I left before I get married, it's like I saw him cheating on me. Like, I entered the house. I eventually entered the house. I didn't call him that I'm coming to visit him anyway. I entered the house. I saw him on top of a woman. He will be. Do you know the worst part of it? I was there with my friend, like a close friend for that matter. I was there with a close friend. So we just want to pay him a surprise visit. No, when we get to the house, we opened the door. We saw him on top of a woman. Not that they were naked, they were not naked anyway, but I just quickly closed the door, like, okay, this is not the person. Like, my friend just said, oh, come back here. What are you saying? And you know, this is your boyfriend. I say, Jesus. No, this is not my friend. It will not open. Before we reopen the door again, so that's to just sit down. And so the girl was actually surprised, and I was surprised anyway too. But I can't just face him, be asking him question at that moment. I just left. Understand? So there was a time anyway. I used to check my husband's phone. I used to check his messages. I used to see. I want to know who he's talking to, because sometimes he don't come back from work early. He come back every time late. He always come back late. So sometimes I was suspicious that time. Like, oh, this man, you are cheating on me. So that thought now became like the thought of, okay, you are cheating on me. It take the best part of me. Like, I started seeing things that makes me to believe, okay, this man, you are cheating on me. You know, that kind of a thing. This man, you are cheating on me. This man, when he was even telling me, oh, I'm not cheating on you, I'm not like that, I will not believe him, because I will still be quarreling with him. Like, okay, who are you sending message to? Who are you chatting with? So you are cheating on me. Oh, this, that. I'll be causing trouble in my own house. There was a day that he even left the house without sleeping. He came back home, opened the gate, left the house. Who lose? Na me lose, my sister. Na me lose. Because I used my hand to push him aside, of which it's not supposed to be like that. I supposed to use my head, or I supposed to, like a wise girl that I am, like a patient girl that I am, like God's child that I am, I supposed to use my number 6. But that time, my number 6 was not there again. So I used my own hand to push it aside, and this thing really caused a lot of trouble. So when we went to see a counselor, and then talking to the man, when my husband actually really explained, I said, oh God, am I this foolish? Am I this stupid? Like, oh God, what have I really done to myself? I asked myself that. So before the man even talked to me, I advised myself, oh, this will not happen again. Like, I will not do this again. I will not do this to him again. So what I eventually do now is that I pray about everything. Whenever that thought is coming on my mind, that because as a man taken in his house, so shall it be. So will it be. If you think that, oh, this man, you are carrying guests outside, definitely it will be like that. You will definitely carry. Trust me when I say that. It will be like that. But even though when you are saying things that will make you to have that belief, even though you are saying things that will make you to have that belief, oh, this man, you are sitting on me, try as much as possible to convince yourself that it's not doing it. How will you convince yourself? It's very, very simple. See, and distract yourself from that. Distract yourself from his business. Distract yourself from his messages. You have a lot of thousands of things to do at that moment. You have a lot of thousands of things to think at that moment. So you're thinking, oh, this man, you are chasing on me. This man, you are carrying guests outside there. It will definitely break your marriage. You are the one that are going to lose, because this life is a risk, or it's a challenge. Like, even though the man is not even doing anything, there are guests out there that is even ready to send them messages on their phone. You will think that, oh, both of them are having an affair, or else they are not even having any affair. They just want to push you out of that marriage so that they can come in. I call them angels from the pit of hell. Yes, they are sent from the pit of hell to push you out, and then they will come in. So you will not give anybody that opportunity to push you out from your position and take your seat. So what will you do if you leave your throne for someone to take over? So even though someone is even dragging your throne with you, you should be standing firm. You should see other reasons why you need that throne. It's not that, okay, what the man is not supporting you at that moment. So you will feel, oh, I can't support someone that I can't even fight over you. Why will I be fighting for you? So you'll be feeling that, but nevertheless, don't allow anyone to take your throne. That is how I used to do now. I don't want anybody to take my throne. I don't want to give you that opportunity, because even my presence, yes, they are so desperate too. Very, very desperate. When I mean desperate, even in your presence, they want to come and seduce the man in your presence. What will you do? Okay, will you be coming to slap them, or beating them, or fighting them? Even in your presence too, they are coming to seduce you. They are coming to shaking hands, coming around to just, even you are seeing the koro coming around to just come and seduce him. So what will you do now? Man, they are trying. So I can't lie to you, they are really, really trying, because a lot of temptation out there to just make them fall, to just make your marriage to scatter. I don't know who is doing that anyway. I don't know if it's Satan or it's cause for men. They want to see, and they are always sent to the world to just come and destroy marriage. They don't want to get married though. They just want to destroy the good one that you have, or the good one that is working. So a point that without you knowing, you will use your own hand to consume or to destroy your marriage, what you are built for. So someone needs to be very wise, and you need to be very wise in making your decision. Even with all those pains you are feeling through, you should know how to control your pains. You should know how to manage your pains. You should know how to just feel better, make yourself feel better. So one thing I always do is that I always put myself together. Like, if I normally don't want to even cook for him because he did that, I will make sure I cook the best food ever. I will make sure that I do my makeup, I look good. Yes, I'll make sure I do what I don't always do again before. Like, there must be something that I always do before that I've stopped doing. So I'll make sure that I'll always do that again. I'll make sure that I'll be start buying him gifts. Yes, it's a competition now. One wins matters. So I'll make sure that I will start buying him gifts. Buying gifts to the point that I will make him feel guilty. You know when you make someone feel guilty, I did this to you, I did evil to you, you pay me back with good. You know that kind of it. You make him feel that guilty. You feel guilty and to a point that next time you will not do it again. Yes. You feel guilty because you will feel that, oh, after what I've done to this lady, say, this is not even shake this woman. You know that kind of a thing. So you will feel guilty. Oh, why did I even do this? Why did I even do this? You know that kind of a thing. You will be asking yourself that question. Like me, if I'm having that doubt, oh, this man, you have started cheating on me. What I will do is that I'll make you the best food ever. The best food. That is what I will make for you. I will make sure that I will be so sweet. Even though it's not from my mind to like pretending. Yes, I know it's pretending anyway, but you have to be doing it to just, you have to just pretend to just save your marriage or to save your relationship. Because if you work out right now, there are thousands of people out there that they want to take what you have. You look at, okay, it's what I've thrown away. So even though they take it, it's none of my business. How are you sure that where you are going is even good? So what I always do is that I always take care of myself, put myself together, make sure I put myself together at that point. Like I have to calculate fast, put myself together, make what really makes him happy, and do it at that moment. That does not mean that, okay, I'm the foolish one. Yes, I will be acting foolish. Yes, I know, but it will not take anything from me. Let me just use that word. It will not take anything from me because I'm trying to save what I have. Trying to save what you have really matters a lot. You don't just give it out like, okay, because this thing, because you break my heart, I just want to throw you out, I don't need you anymore. So just go for who you are interested in, who you love so much, who you care about, because that is the word. You does not really care about you. That is how you will feel. So you will just want, okay, you go your way, let me go my way. So that is not the best decision. That is not really the best decision. Sometimes I feel there's a day I even made that step. Like I was arguing with my husband, we were having some misunderstanding. So what I did, I left the house. I could not go to my parents' place because I know that they would ask me out, like they would chase me out of their house. They say, go and settle your problem. So eventually I went to meet my uncle, my aunt anyway. So the way they saw me that night, oh, what is happening? I don't want to tell you that. I just come visiting. Are you sure? By this time of the night, you come visiting. So they forced me to just see what was happening, and the man really talked to me. He really talked to me, and it changed my life. What was the man saying? He was saying that, Faith, you think any man out there is 100% free from all this thing? They are passing a lot of temptation. They are passing a lot of trials. He himself was really passing a lot of trials, but seeing all those trials, overcoming them, trying to overcome them, you at home. His home supposed to be his resting place. His home supposed to be his heaven. So if he's not finding that peace at his own house, you are pushing him more. Like that means you are joining forces with the Satan to fight this man today. You must die. You know that kind of a thing. You are joining them. You are joining his enemy to fight him. So what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to be patient, because that is why we have this patience in us. There's a way God created us. We have this patience in us that men, we can tolerate a lot of things. Yes, we can. We lady, we can tolerate a lot of things than men. So just think smart, think straight, think at the next. Stop complaining, because whenever you are complaining, is when things will go wrong. Is when things will leave your hand. Like is when you are started complaining, when you are started nagging, when you are started seeing things that makes you to heal the person, it's when things definitely goes wrong. So some men don't normally apologize that, okay, I will not do that again, I will not do this to you again, I will not do that again, because you have done it the first time. Eventually when you forgave him, so when he started doing things like that again, you will say, oh, you say you will not do that again. So what are you doing right now? Like any little mistake, you will start thinking that, okay, this man, you have started again, you promised me the last time. You'll be reminding him the past things. Yes, that is one of the mistakes that we made as wives or ladies. We'll be reminding him the past mistake. The last time you did this to me, you told me you will not do it again. So what really happened this time around? You are still doing it. Why? What have I done to you? What have I done to deserve all this? You will start nagging, you start complaining. Instead of that, try as much as possible to just put yourself together. Don't even complain. Because when you stop complaining, if you are thinking, okay, this man is not doing this, when you say to yourself, oh, this man, you are not doing it again, definitely you will not do it again. But when you feel that, okay, you will still do it now, after all you have done it before, you can still do it again. Believe me, as you taken is your as a man taken is, so shall it be. He will definitely do it again, because you are still thinking that, okay, this man, you will do it again, you will do it again, you will do it again, and he will definitely do it again, and there's nothing you can do about it. Okay, what are you going to do? Are you going to force him, or is it a baby that you're going to flog? Or see, think right. That's the only thing I have to say. Just think right. Think right. Save yourself from this pain. Save yourself from this disgrace. There's no how that it will last like that forever. No, definitely will not be like that forever. It just happened for a moment, and as time goes by, everything will get into places. Everything will fall into places. You will stop doing that. You will even be surprised. How did you stop doing it? You will not just sit and say that, oh, you will stop doing that with your mouth closed. You'll be praying, It will be your number one prayer point. That thing that is giving you pain in your marriage, that thing that is causing you pain in your life, it's God, help me solve this problem for me. It will definitely solve it for you, because whenever you pray, God answers.
So the last thing I always do is that I improve myself.
So working on yourself really matters. Like, working on yourself really matters. There's a way you improve yourself, like makeuping. Okay, makeuping makes you better or makes you different. Anyway, makes you different. So that does not mean that you are not the best anyway. That does not mean that you are not the best. That is why it's always doing that to you. But look at it in another dimension. Okay, what can I do to make this better? What can I do to just make my marriage better? And try to do that and save your marriage, because God put you there for a reason. You are there for a reason. So you should just fulfill your tasks. You should fulfill your tasks, okay? So that is the only advice I have for you. So enjoy the rest part of the makeup. So if you watched to this point, thank you so much. This is the finished look. Thank you so much. Like I said, be a better wife, be a better lady, be the best that you can be, okay? And like I said, I'm looking different, looking beautiful, right? So thank you so much, and make sure you subscribe, join my family. Let me get to 4 hours watch time before Xmas. That is the goal for this year, and by God's grace I will get there with your help. If you can help me by sharing this video to one person, to anybody that you feel that, okay, who would love to watch, just share it to them. And please subscribe, okay? If you subscribe, YouTube will push it to more people too, okay? Please make sure you like and comment. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Just drop a comment, let me know, okay? Thank you so much, and God bless you. See you at my next video. Bye.